Hello there. Money energy, money allergy, relationship with money. Dmitry, the coach here. So, I bought a food processor on Amazon last month. As soon as it arrived, the price dropped by a huge amount. So, I decided to order it again and return the original one. As soon as I ordered, the price dropped yet again. Amazon said it was too late to cancel the order, so I ordered it again. I placed a third order. What's the big deal? Now I can return 2 boxes to Whole Foods, drop them off there instead of 1 box. You can call me a complete idiot for doing that, but that's beside the point. That's for another video. Here's what happened next. The 2 boxes never got delivered. The delivery driver came to my driveway, dropped off a couple of smaller packages, and left. The 2 big boxes were reported as delivered, but they simply disappeared. Not stolen because I saw the truck leave, just vanished. Now I had to deal with the whole mess, a wait period for reporting them missing, and then ending up with a replacement instead of a refund. A big mess. So, what went wrong? I never had boxes disappear into thin air. Did the universe send me a loud and clear message about being a cheapskate? Let me tell you something. This will be the most woo woo video I've made so far. And I'm still anti woo woo. Even my website says that on the front page. And still, I think that often talking about different phenomena and experiences in terms of energy can be very effective, even when using the term metaphorically. So, in my example of being cheap, me chasing after a bigger and bigger discount created such a strong vacuum. The energy of scarcity instead of abundance, it actually sucked 2 big boxes into a black hole and made them vanish. Okay, you can nag me with your rational explanation. There are always different ways of interpreting things, different perspectives. I still insist that viewing money as energy is a very effective perspective, a philosophical one perhaps. And this video is not a crash course on quantum physics anyway. So if we view money as energy, the mindset of scarcity blocks the flow of that energy. Even if it only happens inside your mind, bargain hunters will always feel poor, no matter what their bank account size might be. And that scarcity mindset, the perception of constant lack of something, and the need to fill that lack creates catabolic energy that leads to tangible consequences. At the very least, that creates stress and misery, and more likely than not, to the actual lack of money. So, if you are a bargain hunter at heart, if that's your life philosophy, you'll always be a bottom feeder deep inside, never satisfied long term. As a penny pincher, and a bargain hunter, you strangulate that flow of energy of money, and as a result, you end up bloated with the wrong kind of energy. Well, my apartment just got bloated with unwanted merchandise I told you about earlier. And with the wrong kind of energy, abundant money will just flow out of your bank account, slip through fingers like sand. We've all heard of famous movie stars going bankrupt despite their huge paycheck. Even if you make a good living, you can still go bankrupt if you're experiencing the catabolic energy and blocking the anabolic energy. I don't know why a particular rich and famous person ended up being much less rich, maybe actually more famous for the same reason, for going bust. But this brings us to another point. What if the flow of money is directed toward us, at least potentially? Do we accept or reject it? Are we blocking it? Are we allergic to it? And the answer may not be so simple. Everyone, almost everyone, wants to win the lottery. And I suspect many of those who say they don't actually secretly do. However, saying things doesn't cut it. Most of us create all sorts of blocks against the flow of this energy of money into our lives. So, what are some of the blocks that stop or stymie the flow of energy or money, the energy of money actually, toward us? Here are some examples. Work hard to deserve the money. Want more money? Work harder. No pain, no gain. Those who don't seem to be exactly killing themselves with hard work and still have plenty of money must be trust fund babies, old money, sugar babies, business cutthroats, walking over dead bodies and climbing that corporate ladder, drug dealers, mafia, and otherwise morally and legally challenged folks, jackpot winners, or just lucky in some other ways. This is one set of beliefs. Here's another one. Well, 30 years ago, when I was still in high school, Uncle Bob got drunk and told me I'll never be rich because I'm not good at making money. I just don't have what it takes, he said. He knew what he was talking about because he was a janitor at the bank and saw lots of people flush with cash every day. And Uncle Bob always spoke the truth every time he got drunk. A brutally honest guy. I'll miss him dearly. That sort of belief also stymies the flow of energy. Also, a bunch of negative I am statements. Those statements also create energy blocks. I'm not good with savings. I just live in the moment and don't want to worry about tomorrow. What can I do? I'm not nearly as smart and or talented as that woman or man. Oh, it's too late. I've missed the boat and the train has already left the station. There are many other beliefs we get brainwashed with. And by the way, not everybody has the same belief. These are just examples that may or may not resonate with you. Here's a belief: money is dirty. It doesn't make people happy anyway. Another one: it's awkward to ask for monetary compensation, especially when someone asks for help. So, who is served by those beliefs? Not us, but someone can certainly manipulate us by pulling strings. So, not asking for money, not asking for enough money for compensation that you deserve is another huge block. For some reason, you decide you don't deserve the money, or that your work or you decide what your work or services should be worth to your client or employer. How did you come up with that judgment? It's most likely negative self-judgment. Your inner critic telling you you are not good enough, and you fear being judged by others and told things about yourself that you secretly believe are true. Otherwise, you simply wouldn't care. So, if you undercharge or do stuff for free, does that make you a nicer person? Or without judgment, does it really serve the person you are helping or working for? From the flow of energy point of view, the answer is no. You create a bottleneck, a traffic jam by not allowing the energy to flow unimpeded in both directions. You are not serving the other person by not allowing them to give you the energy, to pay you in full. And in return, no matter what you think, you won't be giving them the full amount of your energy that can help them for what they came for you for help or hired you for. And you'll suffer from the catabolic energy buildup by not allowing yourself to open the faucet fully. The back pressure you'll experience will hit you hard sooner or later. You may feel resentment, guilt, victimhood for being underappreciated. The energy will be converted to the destructive catabolic energy. And you can see my earlier videos for more detailed explanation of the anabolic and catabolic energy. Okay, what if somebody haggles with you? It's the same thing. In this case, that other person is creating an energy bottleneck and traffic jam. Wasting your own energy is not worth it, because the energy you get back will be tainted in some way. So why poison the whole pool with a spoon of toxic waste? Just not worth it. Move on. So if you want to learn more about energy blocks and how they apply to your life, about the blind spots you may have, you can take the Law of Being program. The Law of Being program raises self-awareness and teaches you to truly be what you want to express and manifest in every area of your life. It's not about repeating affirmations such as I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, or I'm wise. It's about being wealth, health, wisdom, abundance, and more. You become all that naturally. And with the right kind of energy you radiate, that what you want in life will be attracted to you effortlessly, as if out of nowhere. This is a structured program. It has more than 200 exercises, a book, a journal, and a bunch of audio tracks. This is this is the paper version, and now it's all digital. So this is a book of exercise. You get more than 200 exercises in this book, divided into different sections, and you get a personal journal. It's a serious program, and it's not cheap. So if you're still a bargain hunter, you can fast forward through this section. From the energy point of view, a program like this can be cheap in principle. If you want a major shift of energy in your life, you need to open the floodgates fully and make a major investment in yourself and get transformative results as that commensurate with the magnitude of the task. It's actually known that the more people invest in coaching and other transformative work, the bigger results they get. The larger the leap, the faster the personal growth is. And by the way, I'm not the only one offering this Law of Being program. You can Google it and pick any coach you want. It was created by IPEC founder Bruce Schneider. And by the way, this program has a separate section on wealth with several exercises to raise your self-awareness in several ways to start changing your life today and start attracting money and this flow of energy into your life. When I was going through this program myself, I learned an important principle that surprisingly doesn't directly apply to wealth, but is characteristics of financially successful people. I can't share it here because of the copyright, but it actually surprised me how true it was. One last thought before we finish today. Think of the people who surround you. It's virtually an axiom that your wealth in particular and success and well-being in general are the average of those who are the closest to you. 5, 7, 10, or 11 people is that's a matter of debate. But the general rule typically holds up. Closest friends and family, or maybe your core team if you are talking about business or workplace success. So before you rush to blame or think, your closest friends or inner circle or your work crew, though, remember you're always a leader. And by the way, the coaching system that I practice is called energy leadership coaching for a reason. No matter what your job description says or how you show up at a family get together, you share your energy, influence others, and then their energy comes back to you. Will it be anabolic or catabolic? How will it relate to the flow of financial energy we talked about today? This is something to think about. And while you're thinking about it, you can like and subscribe to YouTube and Facebook, Dmitry the Coach. And thank you for staying with me to the end. I'll see you next week.